Hey everyone, I know it has been ages since I've done a duct tape tutorial video, but I'm going to be doing a lot more and I'm going to be doing one right now. Yeah, this doesn't even show what the project is. What the heck? Ow. Before I start, let's make it our mission to get my duct tape wallet tutorial to 2 million views and beyond. This is the duct tape wallet that I made over a year ago. I have been using it for like a year and I've had like so much stuff in it and it's still holding up. So that's how durable these things are. So I'll put the link in the down bar, maybe in an annotation, but please let's get that video up to gazillions of views. Okay, thanks. I also have tutorials on how to make duct tape roses. I just made this blue one today. This is like a realistic rounded rose-ish type deal. And how to do these type of bows. I think I'm going to make a tutorial on how to make better bows because these ones are just kind of very basic and not as cute as some of the ones I've been getting in my reviews and stuff. As you can tell, I like rose rings, flower rings. I got this from Party City, these two from Forever 21, this one from Charmin Charlie's, and this one from maybe Glitter, which is like a dollar store at my mall. I know that these are a lot more glamorous than duct tape, but just in case you're in the mood to wear a duct tape ring, I'm going to show you how to make your own. All you'll need for this is some duct tape. I use Duct brand duct tape. You can use one color if you want or multiple colors. It is up to you. You can make the ring base out of duct tape, but I'm not going to show you how to do that because I think that would feel and look chintzy. So I'm going to show you how to make it on a metal ring base, which you can buy from any craft store. Also, at the very least, you'll need a pair of scissors, but I suggest you use an X-Acto knife. Scissors are hard to cut with, and you usually get a rigid, not very straight line when you use scissors because it sticks to the tape and stuff. And a cutting board and a ruler would be helpful to have too. So let's get to the instructions on how to make this. Here's all the materials. An X-Acto knife is going to be much better than a pair of scissors. These blades get stuck to the tape a lot. It'd be helpful to have a ruler and a cutting board. Mine's not even a real cutting board, quote unquote, because it's like a circuit cutting board for the circuit scrapbooking thing, but oh well, it works. You can just use duct tape for the ring base, but that would be a little tacky and a little flimsy. So use a metal or plastic ring base. You can get one from a gumball machine. I still have these left over because I think they're cool. Or you can use an adjustable ring base. Any kind will work, and you can get these at craft stores. You can use any old ring that fits you or that's a little big. You actually want your ring to be a little bit big because when you cover it with tape, it will get a little tighter. So now you're going to cut square pieces of duct tape. You can see right here, mine is about 1 inch by 1 inch, but the good thing about this is it doesn't have to be perfect or exact or anything because it will still turn out nice. For my ring, I used about 28 squares, I believe, for the petals, and it turned out this size. You can tell that duct tape isn't exactly 2 inches wide, so what I did was just almost centered it between the 2-inch marks. There's 2 squares here, see, I centered it between these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this completely straight down the middle, all 12 inches of the strip, and then I'll have 24 squares, and after that, you can decide if you want more squares or not. I set my Garfield ruler, as you may remember from my duct tape wallet video. I set that down in the middle of this 12-inch strip, and I'm just going to run my X-Acto knife down it and make a clean, sharp cut. So, uh-oh, it's moving. There we go. And then once you make the cut down the middle, if you have a cutting board, then it will measure out 1 inch for you. If you don't have a cutting board, again, just measure 1 inch by 1 inch squares. I'm just going to cut along every inch line, and it doesn't matter if it's perfect, so that's why I'm not using a ruler for this part, just because I don't really care if it's exact. And just repeat that for as many squares as you need. And once they're all cut, you'll have squares. Woohoo! Those squares we'll use for the actual petals of the rose, but now I'm going to show you how to start off the base. Figure out what color you want your ring to be wrapped with. I'm using green, taking a scrap of green. It doesn't have to be very big, just go ahead and start covering a little bit of this ring. Then you can take a longer piece to feed through and kind of fold it in half and let it meet at the top and just kind of wrap some around there maybe. You just kind of wrap random pieces of tape for this and make it as tall as you want your ring to be. And then I'll trim a little bit off because I don't want my ring to be quite that tall. Whatever color you're going to make the petals, then you want to fold that color over just so you don't see the stem part through the petals. There's what the middle of the flower will look like. Now it's time to fold your petals. You can do all 20 or 30 some at once, or you can fold one at a time and then stick them on. But anyway, either way you do it, you're going to fold a triangle on the back, see, and then you'll have that kind of white border around it. Take the other side and just kind of fold it down and make sure the point lines up at the top. Then you'll have like a folded over triangular shape, so it looks like it's like 2 layers. And you'll have some tape at the bottom. This is really important. Make sure you have leftover tape because that's how they're going to stick on. Take your ring base and stick the petal on, then just wrap it around there. That's the step you're going to do for every single petal. Here's all my petals. It really didn't take that long to fold them all. I think I listened to like 2 songs on my iPad. I don't know how long they were. Probably like 6 to 8 minutes total. Since this point is over here, you want the next point to be exactly opposite. So on the other side, and just fold that all around and stick it on. Make sure you stick it on good. Press pretty hard. Every time you put a new point on, make sure it's in a place that has a gap. So right there is in between both of those points. And then you want to put one over here. So I flipped it around and I'm adding the point right there. Keep going and doing exactly the same thing until you get a full flower. I believe I have 12 petals on, and here's what it looks like at this moment. But you're still doing the same thing, just fill in any empty parts with rose petals. Here's my ring. Again, I used 28 petals. I just kind of flipped the last one to the side there. Oh. If you want it to look like it's completely made out of duct tape, then cover it with whatever color you want. Before you cover it, make sure that the ring is a little bit loose on your finger. If it's fitting really snug, then if you cover it, it's going to be too small. If you have an adjustable one, make sure you adjust it to be a little bit too big for you before you start. Then just take thin strips of whatever color you want and cover the ring. Just kind of start by sticking it wherever, like that's good. And then you're just going to twist it around the base. Do whatever it takes to make that flower feel more stable. Wrap it around this top part a few times if you want. And then just keep wrapping it around. This is my 3rd strip, and I'm just continuously wrapping it around. Make sure you don't see any silver through. Alright, and then once it's all wrapped, you'll have a duct tape rose ring. As you can tell, this ring base that I use is thinner than this one, which I just made. Hey there, Michael. It's completely wrapped and you can't see the silver through, so that's nice. If you make one of your own, post a picture on my Facebook fan page, tweet me a picture on Twitter, or leave a video response. Hey phone. Or as I was saying, leave a video response. Okay, bye. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to check out my duct tape wallet video tutorial if you have not, and tell all your friends because I really want to get a video of mine to 2 million views. Alright, so anyway, check out all of my other craft videos and check out all of my links in the down bar. Let me know what duct tape crafts you would like me to make in the future. And you guys have a great rest of the day. I will see you soon. Bye. Bam. Look at that. All those flowers. I have a bouquet of flowers on my fingers. It doesn't smell like a flower. Make your own duct tape flower ring. I feel like a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger.